Hello everyone, NBZ here, bringing you something a little different on the battling side today, but before we jump into that, I just want to give a quick shout out to Mulvone19, who actually came up to me and said, hey, I can record all of your battles for you because I have a capture card and would make your quality better, and I don't know, it's really nice of him to do that, and it certainly helps me out a lot, especially being at home this week and having a harder time recording stuff. Thanks very much, dude, and it's really appreciated. Until I get a capture card of my own, this is like huge help. So you can go check him out. I'll leave his link in the description. But today we're going to have a Wonder Cup match. Now, if you don't know what Wonder Cup is, it's essentially when you take 6 Pokemon that you have randomly in your boxes, and you trade them away on Wonder Trade, where you will get a random Pokemon back for each Pokemon you trade away. So that's what we did. Took 6 Pokemon, traded them away. Although in this situation, we have 3 Pokemon each, because this isn't just a Wonder Cup battle. This is a 2 versus 2 Wonder Cup battle, because you can now do 2 versus 2 battles, where you team up with a friend, and you take on 2 other friends, and it's really awesome. So anyway, the battle's already started, and stuff's going on. It's not like there's a huge amount to comment on, because it isn't very competitive whatsoever, but it's basically myself and Gubz, so it's the Nubs and Gubz team versus Nick and Fizz, and we're gonna have a good time. So I have the what the fuck is it? Poliwhirl. God damn it, I have the Poliwhirl, and Gubz has the Kecleon, and on the other side, Fizz was the one with the Ditto, Nick with the Pansear, and the first kind of few turns go by with me rain dancing, Fizz transforming into my Poliwhirl, and then, you know, getting the benefits of that. He uses his Pansear to incinerate, but I quickly take that out with a Bubble Beam, and we're basically caught up to the point where, you know, it's basically Nick has to switch something in now. I also, did I use Bind? I think Kecleon used Bind on the Poliwhirl, which is really nice. That's going to make him not be able to switch out and do the constant damage, so I'm pleased with that. Get that Ditto out of the way would be really nice, but brings in a Spritzy. And a lot of the Pokemon you get in Wonder Trade are generally level 1 things, which have just been bred, and people are basically trading away their breed fodder to find some Wonder stuff, and that's essentially a lot of what we got. I got kind of lucky with this Poliwhirl, because it was pretty legit, had Rain Dance and Bubble Beam, but as soon as that thing's gone, I kind of have shit all, so it's kind of relying on this guy to do all the work. Thankfully, the Bind actually ends up taking out Fizz's Ditto, which was the Poliwhirl, and we're looking up. Nubs and Gubz, we're doing well. However, Fizz apparently got access to what the fuck is that thing called? Oh my god, my brain is dying. Corphish! Corphish, there we go, that's the one. And I gave him the rain, which is really unfortunate because he also has Bubble Beam, and it's really powerful. It's terrible. Added to the fact, I sent in my patty cake. These are all, obviously, they're nicknamed by the people who traded them away. You can't nickname a thing which has been traded to you. So I bring in this Togepi, which apparently has Charm and Growl, and I try to Charm on the Corphish, but apparently it has Hyper Cutter. So that is completely useless. All I can do is Charm or Growl the Spritzy, and it just so happens that the Spritzy doesn't care because it's a special attacker. So this Togepi is literally just a pile of shit, and it is doing nothing whatsoever. Gubs' last poke is a Litwick, which is really rather unfortunate because, as we have already established, this Corphish has a horrible amount of power because it actually has legitimate moves as opposed to being a level 1 thing. Litwick manages to hang on, takes a freaking Bubble Beam and a Fairy Wind, and retaliates with an Inferno, which absolutely destroys the Spritzy, gets the burn because it's a 100% chance, and takes it out on the same turn. I was fucking impressed, so was Gubz. But it seems like everything's going to come to an end pretty soon, honestly, because Nick turns out to have a Ducklet, which also has a legitimate water move in the form of Water Pulse, and then he can basically kill me with that, and then the Corphish can go for the Togepi and Bubble Beam me and get a crit. Unfortunately, it's not like it really matters. This Togepi is honestly just here to use Charm on things which have special attacks. So this is really helping, really great. It's actually down to me now. I only have Togepi, and now I get confused, down to 1 HP, living with the smidgest of smidgens. Unfortunately, I still can't do anything, because, as I said, I have no attacking moves, so the inevitability of Togepi's death comes about. I do still have my Poliwhirl, however, which is perhaps going to be kind of useful. Look at that, fucking sitting on top of the Ducklet with the body slam, and unfortunately he's actually carrying the aerial ace, which is actually, wait, I don't think Poliwhirl's fighting. No, I think Poliwhirl is pure water, isn't it? It doesn't get fighting until it becomes a Poliwrath. I think that's the case. At least I didn't see the super effective thing on aerial ace. Let's check it here. See it? Does it? Is it super effective? No, it's not. It's just neutral. So yeah, I'm pure water. You know, as good as Poliwhirl is, and as legit as his moves like Mudshot are, I really should have gone for Mudshot twice there, honestly, instead of trying to Bubble Beam or whatever I did to the Corphish. I don't know why I did that. Mudshot would have been a much better move to go for, but this is coming to a head now where Vice Grip take me down. I faint. I think that I do actually have one more thing. I'm pretty sure that I saved all my stuff. All Gubz' stuff just fucking died. Like, he was out of this a long time ago. No chance whatsoever. But I do have a Litwick of my own. Unfortunately, not quite as incredible as Gubz' Litwick. This one doesn't have Inferno. It only has, like, Astonish and Ember, I believe. So I go for the Astonish. I try to get the flinch off on the Corphish, which doesn't end up happening. And then Fizz, being the dick that he is, protects on the final turn, so I can't try and flinch it, and then finishing me off with a Ducklet, with Nick's Ducklet there. So there we go. That was a Wonder Cup match. Of course, nothing too competitive whatsoever. It's really just a fun thing to do with friends. Definitely try it out. Get 4 people together, do a multi-battle, and try some Wonder Cup. It is such good fun. I also should credit Wonder Cup, invented by Mutipones, Elina, on her stream. As soon as she said it, everyone was like, fuck yes, that's a great idea! So she is credited with the invention, and I'll definitely be doing these. It's practically Challenge Cup, which, you know, you guys, we love Challenge Cup. Nick and I, we're veterans of the old Challenge Cup, so that's awesome. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this battle. Let me know if you want to see some more Wonder Cup, and I'll be trying to do more of those. And that, yeah, I'm done. Leave a like if you enjoyed. That always helps. That's great. And your thoughts below, as always, in the comments. I will see you guys next time with another battle. Until then, sayonara.